Valkyrie helm, which is selling for almost 160,000 Robux. But instead, you can only pay 500 Robux, and you can get a much cheaper version that looks really similar. Or even the Veggie Valkyrie, which also looks really similar to the Valkyrie, except it's just made out of vegetables instead. There's also a fake version of the classic fedora, an item that sells for 210,000 Robux. The black discounted fedora, the blue discounted fedora, and the red discounted fedora are all pretty obvious copies of the classic fedora. The mesh itself looks very similar, and even the colors are similar. But these hats are actually going to cost you 5,000 Robux, so you're going to be saving over 200,000 Robux if you decide to get these instead of the actual original classic fedora. For some reason, a lot of people like the extreme headphones, which cost you 7,500 Robux. But you can actually get the black spiky headphones that are only 75 Robux. So you're literally paying 1% of what you would pay for the extreme headphones, for the black spiky headphones, and I even think these ones look a little bit better. Next, we actually have another pair of headphones, this time the Clockwork headphones. These things sell for 650,000 Robux, and there's tons of copies that you can get for way cheaper. Roblox even made their own copy called the black headphones, which look very similar to the original Clockworks. You can also get the basic black headphones, which I think look even more similar than the black headphones. And you also have the quality black headphones, which also look really similar. You just have this little gray thing. Headphones are only 100 Robux. The basic black headphones are only 50, and the black headphones are only 920, and these are actually limited as well, so you can sell and trade them. Next, we have probably one of the most popular items on Roblox, the Super Happy Face. The only problem is you have to spend 86,000 Robux to actually get this item. Or you could spend 150 Robux on the fake version. The Smile Nas X is almost identical to the Super Happy Face. It almost just looks like a higher quality version of the same item. And honestly, any day of the week I'd rather pay 150 Robux than 86,000. And next we got the other Clockwork item, the Clockwork Shades. These things sell for 1.3 million Robux. Or you could spend 50 Robux to get the pretty black G-Shades, which are very similar and also would look pretty good on your avatar, but for way cheaper. Next, you have a copy of the Immortal Swords. This one costs you 1 million Robux, and there's just a countless amount of copies that you can get for about 100 Robux each. You can get it in pretty much any style that you want that can actually fit your avatar for only about 100 Robux. You got a cartoony rainbow version, a sci-fi version, another cartoon version, the Nebula Sword, the Void Lord Sword, the Sword of Virtue, and they all look really similar to all these Immortal Swords, but instead of 100,000, you're paying 100 Robux. Next, you have the gold Leica chains that Roblox makes, and some of these are super expensive. This one costs you 1 million Robux, this one is 850,000, and this one is 640,000. Or you could spend 50 Robux and get the UGC version. You can spend 25 Robux and get this one, or you can even spend 45 and get this one, with all different phrases depending on what you actually want in your character. Next, we have the Glowing Eyes series. The red glowing eyes are 1.8 million Robux, the green glowing eyes are 1.3 million Robux, and the yellow glowing eyes are 1.5 million. Or you could just spend 100 Robux for these glasses and you get pretty much the same item, just with different colors. You actually have more options with these glasses anyways. So instead of spending over 1 million Robux, you could just spend 100 Robux and get basically the same thing. They even have a cheap version of the Sparkle Time Fedora, which actually just went limited, called the Disco Time Bowler. It's still really expensive, it is 77,500 Robux, but I mean it looks almost identical from the back to the band to even the color. It's the exact same as the Sparkle Time Fedora. There's definitely a ton more items that look very similar to limited items, so let me know if there's any that I